Have you ever had a dream that you picked up the phone and dialed 911? Many people have had that type of a dream. Some dreams can be speaking of prayer. So we're going to talk about prayer dreams. Sometimes you can have a dream where the message of the dream speaks of praying for ourselves or praying for other people. And so we're going to talk about how to recognize a prayer dream. So number one, dialing or texting 911. So if you have a dream that you're calling 911 or you're texting 911, this is a call to prayer, either for yourself or for someone else. So it all depends on what's happening in the dream. So, for instance, you can have a dream where you're fighting someone or you're being chased by someone and you grab your cell phone and you dial 911 or you text 911 for help. So this type of dream, God is showing that you need to fervently pray for the situation, whatever the situation is in the dream, whatever's going on in the dream. God is showing that you need to fervently pray about that situation so that he can intervene on your behalf and bring about a change in that particular situation. So dialing 911, texting 911, intercession or prayer dreams is a call to pray. Number two, dreaming about an unknown person. So if you have a dream about someone you don't know, for instance, someone's face appears before you in a dream and you can see their face very clearly. You can see every feature of their face. I've had several dreams like this, which tells you that this is an actual person that you're seeing. You don't know them, but God is showing this person to you in a dream because he wants you to pray for this person. How many of you know that you don't have to know someone personally to pray for them, but God knows them? And so he may have this person appear in your dream so that you can pray and intercede on their behalf. Also, this is true if you dream about a celebrity or well-known person. God could be calling you to pray for that celebrity. I once had, maybe about 7 years ago or so, I had a dream about a well-known gospel artist who in the dream, it wasn't a good dream. In the dream, he was being very aggressive. And it was so unlike how he really is in real life. And so I was quite puzzled when I woke up from that particular dream. Well, about 3 years later, it was reported that he had committed a violent act and people were shocked. So God could be showing you someone you don't know in the dream. Usually their face will be very clear. Or he could be showing you a celebrity or well-known person in a dream so that you can pray for that person, pray on their behalf. Number three, seeing through someone else's eyes. So you can have a dream where you're seeing through someone else's eyes. In other words, you know the person that you're dreaming about, but you're actually the person in the dream. You're seeing through their eyes, and that's very distinct in the dream where you're aware that you are this person and you're looking out through their eyes. You're seeing what they are seeing. And so this type of dream speaks of God wanting you to empathize with this particular person, to know and to feel what they are feeling, to see the world as how they see the world, and to see from their point of you so that you can understand and pray on their behalf so that you would know what their needs are. So seeing through someone else's eyes is a call to pray and intercede for that person. Number 4, seeing someone you know act or behave differently than they normally would behave. So you can have a dream that you know someone, and for instance, if they are usually a happy type of person, they usually have a bubbly type of disposition, but yet in the dream, they're extremely sad in the dream, unlike how they behave in real life. Well, God is showing you what this person is going through. This person could be going through depression, loneliness, having feelings like that. So God is showing you how this person really feels. And so he is doing so that you can pray and intercede on behalf of that person. He will also show you in a dream someone behaving differently than they normally would in real life. I once had a dream of a man, he was a Christian man, loved God with all of his heart. But in the dream, I see him coming out of a store, and I approach him and speak to him. And all of a sudden, while we're talking, he starts smoking a cigarette. Now, in real life, didn't smoke. I don't think he ever smoked in his life. But in the dream, he was smoking. He was just puffing away on the cigarette. And while I was talking to him in the dream, I thought that was strange, but I never said anything to him in the dream. And I woke up. And so I knew that God was showing me something about this particular man who was a Christian man, loved God, never smoked, didn't smoke at all. But he was showing me that this particular man was doing something. He had some sort of behavior that was detrimental to his spiritual health. So smoking cigarettes, as we know, in real life is harmful to our health. We can get cancer, lung breathing conditions, all kinds of health issues follow smoking. So symbolically, in the dream, he was smoking, and that was showing me that he was doing something that was harmful to his spiritual health and his spiritual progress. So that type of a dream, God was showing me to pray for this particular individual, and I did. So always keep in mind that when God shows you something about someone, something negative about the person, he's simply showing you that so that you can pray on their behalf. Some people I've talked to through the years, and, you know, they may say, well, God, I had a dream about such and such a person, and in the dream, they were doing something really bad. And, you know, I don't know why God showed me that dream. Well, he's showing you that about the person so that you can pray for that person. Otherwise, think about it. If God simply just told you things, negative things about people you knew, for no reason, then he would simply be a gossip, wouldn't he? So always remember that if you dream about someone in the dream and they're doing something negative in the dream, you may not necessarily tell them the dream. You have to pray about that. But you would definitely pray for them in the dream. So it's a call to prayer. What kind of prayer dreams have you had? I want to hear about them. Leave them in the comments section below. And if you are not a part of the Dream Team, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Also, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and go ahead and share this video with your family and friends. I'll talk to you next time.